Have you ever noticed something strange while watching a movie? Sometimes you suddenly start trusting a character, even though you barely know them, and sometimes you start feeling uneasy about someone before they even do anything suspicious. That's not an accident. It's a psychological trick filmmakers have used for decades, and once you notice it, you'll never watch movies the same way again. Directors understand something powerful about the human brain. Our emotions can be influenced without changing the story at all, just by changing how something is presented. One of the most powerful techniques used in cinema is called framing and perspective control, a subtle method that shapes who we trust and who we fear. Your brain constantly searches for signals that tell you whether someone is safe or dangerous. Facial expressions, tone of voice, body language. But movies add another layer to this process. They control what you see and how you see it. For example, think about how heroes are usually introduced. The camera often moves slowly toward them. The lighting is softer. The music becomes calm or inspiring. Your brain interprets all these signals as safety, even before the character has done anything. But now consider how villains are introduced. The camera angle may be lower or tilted. The lighting becomes darker. The music turns tense or unsettling. Sometimes the character is partially hidden in shadow. Your brain immediately senses danger, even if the character hasn't said a single word. This technique manipulates your emotional reaction before the story even unfolds. Psychologists call this emotional priming. Priming happens when your brain receives subtle cues that influence how you interpret what comes next. For example, if someone hears threatening music while seeing a neutral face, they are more likely to perceive that face as dangerous. But if the same face appears with calm music and warm lighting, the brain interprets the person as friendly. Nothing about the person changed, only the context did. Many famous films rely heavily on this technique. In thrillers, the villain is often introduced slowly with suspenseful music and shadowed lighting. But in some movies, directors reverse this trick. They present the villain with warm lighting and friendly music. This creates a powerful illusion. The audience trusts the character until the story reveals the truth. The human brain prefers quick judgments. Analyzing every situation carefully would require too much mental energy. So the brain relies on shortcuts: lighting, sound, camera perspective. All these signals help the brain decide quickly, safe or dangerous, friend or threat, and filmmakers know exactly how to use those signals. The same principle appears outside of movies. In real life, people can manipulate perception using similar techniques, controlling the environment, controlling tone, controlling emotional signals. Over time, these cues influence how others interpret their behavior, sometimes without realizing it. So the next time you watch a movie, pay attention to the moment a new character appears. Before they speak, before they act, ask yourself one question: do you trust them because of who they are, or because the movie quietly told your brain to trust them?